Guys, there's a reason why New Year's resolution doesn't work. Statistically, people quit their New Year's resolution, I believe, is on the second week of January. And for a reason. There's no reason to wait until New Year's in order to come to the gym. For example, I just came out of the gym. Now, I've been going to the gym for some time now. And the people that are in there, they're not waiting for New Year's resolution. They're actually putting in the work right now. There's no need to wait for a couple of weeks anyways, you know. As I'm recording this, it's the 10th of December. So you're talking about actually waiting for a couple of weeks for people to come into the gym. Now, this is not a video about coming to the gym. I'm just using the gym as an example here of why New Year's resolution doesn't work. You know, a lot of us have dreams and goals that we want to pursue, especially with the arrival of a new year. Every year seems to be the same though. You know, somehow we feel older, we feel a little bit more jaded, and we feel like we haven't accomplished the dreams that we once set up to accomplish. New Year's resolutions doesn't work because, first of all, it's a silly trend. I call it a trend. It's not even a tradition, it's a trend that everybody engage in. And even though it could be a cool thing, even though it could help some people, you have to be wary when the masses go and do something like that, right? And, you know, I mean, I like to go against the status quo. I like to go against certain trends. I like to go against the system in one way or another. It might sound like I'm a teenager rebelling against my parents, but I guess that comes from my rock and roll background as a musician. But yeah, I do believe that I rebel against the status quo in many, many ways, right? I use that energy in different ways, for sure. No doubt about that. So New Year's resolution is just one example, but I like to rebel against the status quo by, for example, working for myself, right? I take a lot of pride in working for myself, working online, for example. It's kind of like a way of me giving the middle finger to the system in one way. Like, I don't need your job. I don't need to ask for a job. I don't need a paycheck from anybody. I am my own boss. Okay? That's the story I tell myself anyways, okay? And it makes me feel happy and it makes me feel good. And here I am, living my life in Greece, where there's high unemployment. A lot of people suffer from, low paychecks or low paying jobs and all of this. And, you know, it's a way of rebellion for me. Okay, it's a way of me going against the system in some way. And I want to inspire others to do the same thing, you know? I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5. There's nothing wrong with doing something conventional, like working for somebody else or whatever. But I want to inspire those of you who feel like you have something else in you that you haven't still put out there. And that could manifest in many, many ways, right? So don't wait for New Year's resolution in order to write down your goals, for example. Don't wait for New Year's resolutions or for the new year in order to come into the gym. Don't wait or ask for permission from anybody in order to pursue your goals and your dreams, okay? And by all means, do not wait for the masses to do something in order for you to do the same thing. In my life, everything that I have done has been against what people thought was possible for me. And it was something unconventional. Especially when I relocated here to Greece, the amount of resistance that I got from people, from loved ones, before I relocated from the UK here to Greece was unbelievable. Any normal person will have given up. Every normal person will say like, well, actually, you might be right. Probably moving to Greece is not a good idea. But I didn't listen. I'm very stubborn in that way. I did not listen, and I had a vision. I had a goal. And all I knew is that I wanted to live here in Greece. Again, that's a silly example, but it's just yet another example that I was going against what people were telling me, the loved ones, and even the news. When I relocated to Greece, it was right in the midst of the Greek crisis. It was already bad. And what came after that was just even worse, which was almost like a confirmation of what the people were telling me was true. But I was still happy here. I was still fighting my own battle in one way. Okay. And actually, that was the birth of me working online. Funny enough. So become an alchemist in your own life. I became an alchemist in those years. Between the years of 2010 and 2014, even 15, I became an alchemist. And I learned how to turn shit into sugar. Sounds very poetic, doesn't it? Hard years here in Greece, for sure. I remember watching the news, man. It was just like, oh my God. At one point, I don't remember what year it was, I started to work online and there was some type of capital control and all. I'm just thinking about, I hope that PayPal still works, because I receive money from abroad, and I hope that's how I run my business, by the way. Most of my clients are abroad. And, and I hope that there's no problem with PayPal. I hope that everything works fine, because that's the way I get paid. And I'm just getting started. There were so many things that I was afraid of, so many things that I could not control, right? But I was fighting my own battle. And here I am today, living in my dream location, by the way. And it has only been possible because of working online, because of those difficulties, okay? But the message of this video is to be committed, man. Don't wait for New Year's resolution. Don't wait for New Year's resolution to write down your goals. Write your goals right now. There's no need to wait. If you've been following me, you know that I've been writing my goals for years. I was writing my goals for years before I relocated here to this place. I have shared screenshots and even videos of that little notebook. I live in Nashville. I live in Nashville with my family. This is way before my youngest daughter, Melina, was born, by the way. And I was writing down, I live in Nashville with my newborn baby. I get emotional just by saying that, because those dreams became a reality because I was writing down my goals. I did not wait for New Year's resolution in order to write down those goals. I was writing it on a daily basis. Do something every single day, man, for yourself. Don't ask for permission. Don't wait for New Year's resolution. You understand that by following the masses and by following conventional wisdom that the general public has, is not, it might not work for you. It might work for some, but it might not work for you. Okay, for me, it certainly doesn't work. For me, if I listen to the masses or to the general message of loved ones and even the media, right, I wouldn't be here today. When people will say to me, like, you cannot do it, there's no way you can go there. There's no, what are you going to be doing for a living? How are you going to work online? You don't even speak Greek. How are you going to do that? All of these things, you have to use that as fuel in order to achieve your goals and dreams. And right now, as I'm recording this, is the 10th of December. Not many days left for 2024 to be over. Okay? I'm going to be 50 in a couple of months. Believe me that I do not waste time and wait for New Year's resolution, or by the time I get to 50 in order to accomplish my goals and my dreams. We're doing the work right now, right here, today. Okay? And by the time New Year's resolutions comes, or the New Year's comes, and people are enrolling in the gym, because that's what the grand majority of people will do, we have already been putting in the work. Not just me, there's a lot of people in there putting in the work. The same time, every single day when I come, I see their faces. You want to be around people like that we're doing the work every single day. We're not waiting for New Year's resolutions. We're not waiting for the New Year's. We're putting in the work right now, right here. And yes, it's time to celebrate. I'm not saying no. It's time to eat melomakaronas, kurabiedes. It's time to celebrate, man. I'm going to celebrate, but there's time to put in the work as well. It's time to set up goals right now. It's time to change that mindset right now. Okay, while people are starting to chill out, this is where I go into overdrive mode internally and say, like, this is the time to fill the tank. This is the time to actually pursue my goals of fitness. This is the time to actually pursue my goals of, like, what I'm going to accomplish in 2025, I'm going to be 50 years old, man. It has to be a great year for me, right? Time to put in more work, more content, create more stuff, create more music, create more products, create more videos. There's this thing now here on YouTube called Vlogmas, which is apparently a tradition. Well, it's not, I think it's a tradition, but I will call it a trend here on YouTube. And it's what YouTubers, what they do on Vlogmas is that they create daily vlogs in the month of December. And I believe I don't even think it's for the month of December. I think it's for every single day in the month of December up into Christmas. That's why it's called Vlogmas. I don't do Vlogmas because I already record videos and I upload videos every single day here on YouTube. So I'm not saying that to sound cocky. I'm just saying that don't follow the trends, man. When I see this kind of trends, even here on YouTube, yet another example, like, oh yeah, I upload videos every single day for Vlogmas because it's the month of December and it's a tradition. It's a trend here amongst YouTubers to do it for the month of December because, it's hard to upload a single video every single day. Well, here I am already doing that. Yeah, of course I have missed a day here or two, but I already upload videos every single day, because you have to have a certain level of commitment for what's important to you in order to achieve something. Okay, I do these videos every single day because it's a way of me of keeping myself accountable. By the way, I come to the gym not just to look good naked. I do it for the mindset. I'm not thinking about the summer that I'm gonna take my shirt off and look at me, I'm 50 and I have a six-pack, even though that will be a cool a dream or goal to pursue. I do it for the mindset, to sharpen the mind. Okay, yes, the byproduct is have a lean body and be healthy, but it's the mind that I am actually shaping into a stronger mind, building connections. People say to you that you're too old to do YouTube videos, or that you're too old to come to the gym, or take it easy because, screw that, man. Screw that. People tell you, oh, it's a shit idea to move to Greece. Well, here I am, man. I'm going to the beach. The weather is fantastic right now, by the way, to go to the beach. And we're still in December. It's still not cold. Go against the status quo. I love to rebel against the status quo. And if I'm growing older, man, I'm going to grow old with pride, like a good fucking wine. This white hairs here on my beard and my white hair, it's just, I'm going to wear them with pride. I'm not going to shy away from it. And I will rebel against the status quo, whatever that is, and still feel like young inside and say, I still play the guitar, I still run an online business, I do whatever the hell I want, and I want to inspire people with my content and inspire with my message, and say we can all do what makes us happy, okay? And for me, it's a very simple life. Wake up every single day pumped with energy, with what I want to do. Okay, and work means something very good to me. Like work doesn't have this energy that is negative attached to it. Like I love to work on my things. There's so many projects that I'm working right now, man, that I can't wait to share with you. I'm looking forward to hang out with my family as well for Christmas. Receive the New Year's as well, celebrating. But we're still putting in the work. Those goals and dreams, those wheels have already been put in motion from now. We're not waiting. And really push forward, man. Push forward. Usually it takes a lot more effort than we thought, okay, in order to put in the work, and in order to achieve that thing that we want to achieve, right? We usually think like, oh, it will take this amount of effort. Usually it takes more. And that's where the daily commitment has to be implemented and put in place, by the way, okay? Commit to a certain goal, a certain vision, a life that you always thought it was a dream, but that you can actually live that life, whatever that means to you, okay? To me, that life means living here in Greece and working online and have the freedom to express myself by doing this YouTube videos, okay? That, to me, is a dream life, to be able to do this, to come to the gym midday, right? Like most people are still on a 9 to 5, and I have the freedom to just come to the gym and work out and then go home, and take my daughter to a shop to just buy some Christmas things. That means a lot to me. I'm gonna upload this video. I have another video that I'm working on as well for my coaching program. I mean, there's so many projects, man. The problem is not the lack of opportunities. The problem is the lack of time, because there's so many things that you should be hungry for. Like I want to go to the gym. I want to work for myself. I want to do this. But maybe you don't want to work for yourself, okay? But that's me just thinking out loud. I want to carry on with my business. I want to do this. What if I do that? What if I do this? Shit, I want to write a book. I better start writing, a page or two every single day for the next year or so I can publish my book. There's so many little projects like that, right? I have my coaching program that I'm like, working on, and it's just so many things. Tomorrow, I'm actually working with a coach, and I'm not going to reveal too much about it, but I'm actually working with a coach, someone that is here in the area who is super talented. Is another entrepreneur, and he's going to be coaching me on something new that is completely left field to me. It's in a different industry altogether, and I'm willing to learn, man. I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone and learn from someone who is an expert in a particular field, learning a high income skill from someone who is already doing it. And, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with this in the sense that I don't understand what it is. I mean, I understand what it is, but I don't know how to do it. And it's a very vulnerable position to be in, but you have to be open. There's no ego attached to it. And actually be coached by someone. and hire him and say like, man, coach me. I'll be with you. Like, teach me what to do. I'll listen, take notes. And this is a journey that I'm starting right now, not in 2025, right now. And I'm being coached by someone who I truly appreciate and respect above all. And he's so far ahead in this industry. And it's in a completely different industry that I'm in. It's not in music. It's not in online business, even though it's in the online space. But it's something that I want to do on the side and grow. And I'm literally putting myself out of my comfort zone. It's like it's like left field completely. I have the support of my wife though, and I have the support of my mentor. And even though we have our first session tomorrow in person, by the way, one-on-one, I've immense respect. And I don't want to let him down. And I don't want to let my wife down. I don't want to let myself down. There's a lot of work ahead, a lot of work on my part because I have to learn and I have to find the time within the day to do that, at least an hour every single day to learn this new skill and to do it online. And man, I'm just projecting myself into the future. There's no reward. There's no immediate reward, but it's little investments that I'm putting in there. It's like the gym. You come to the gym for a while. You're like, oh, muscles are not growing. Nothing is happening, but you still need to stick with that. So I'm doing my bit here for myself and for my family and hopefully inspire you to do something as well. Something outside of your comfort zone. And start now, not in 2025. Right now, man. So I'm very excited about that. I will certainly share a little bit here and there about what I'm doing with this coach. But this is behind the scenes. But I just want to share that I'm doing something brand new, man. Absolutely brand new. Apart from everything else that I'm already doing. Okay? And it's very exciting. And you do need the support. You need a mentor. You need a coach. You need the support of loved ones. You even need the support of someone, even a video like this one. Hopefully that will inspire you, to see someone else doing something. And maybe it can inspire you to say like, oh man, if Daniel is over there still learning a new skill or doing something apart from everything else that he's already doing, maybe I could pursue my goals and dreams, and I get pumped like that by watching other videos and by learning from other people as well. Anyways, guys, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the love and support. Sa sagapao para poli. I can't wait for the new year. So I'm already ready, man. I'm ready to just like, let's go, man. Let's do this, Sa sagapao para poli pospanda pedia. This is Fristo para poli. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you want to learn about me and what I do, check all the links below this video. And I will see you in another video, my friend.